proceso.
Dame la ciencia.
Pasta Pita pre-game cast.
Oh god.
Are you ready? We rolling?
We rolling.
I'm Pasta.
I'm Pita.
What's good, guys? We're just gonna talk shit before we go out tonight.
Yeah. We had some crazy events
Today, and we felt that everyone needed to know about it. So
we're gonna rewind a little bit. I guess the topic for today is dating, if you can call it dating. I was dating this girl one time, and we had broken up before, and we were like trying to get together again. It had been like maybe a month, and it wasn't working out. So I tell her like, oh, let's meet at this cafe nearby to the house, because I was thinking that way when I break up with her, like we just part ways there amicably, civilly at least, because it's public, so you know you avoid like a freak out or whatever.
yeah, you're underestimating the wrath of a Spanish woman.
The plan did not work out, obviously. She's like, I know, but I like to drive with you, talk with you. I just go to your house first. We go from there. So I was like, fuck, alright. So she comes here first. And I remember I was like, oh, I wanted to talk to you about maybe us just staying friends. And she just turns like, ¿Qué? ¿Es en serio, Alan? Otra vez. Hey, be a man, okay? You need to work through it. You need to fix things when you get problems. Don't run away. And I was like, but like we don't have kids. Like we're not married.
No responsibilities.
She goes, I had an abortion for you. It's my deepest, darkest secret. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I don't know, man. Like, so we don't have kids together.
Yeah, exactly. So there is no responsibility, like.
So, maybe 20, 30 minutes is going by. Keeps trying to convince me, and I'm like, no. And then she starts like, I'm sleeping here tonight. Okay? And you're gonna cuddle me. And you're gonna feel the love you have for me. And I was like, no, you cannot stay here tonight. So she comes on the bed and she like throws herself on the bed. So I'm like trying to pull her off the bed, and then she like falls back and she starts like, oh, my heart. I was like, is this like a heart attack? Like what? Stop messing. So whatever, I end up having to call an ambulance. And they come. And they check her out. The guy comes. He's like, there's nothing wrong. Like, what do you want me to do? So I give him her debit card out of the purse. I was like, well, here's like the payment for it. And actually, like the way this story actually ends is I ended up having to like take her all the way to her apartment. And like she was acting as if she's like going to her deathbed. And she like lays back on her bed. She's like, oh, just stay with me a little bit more. I was like, no, like I brought you all the way to your fucking apartment, to your bed. Like, I'm going. Please, just sit here a little bit more. I'm like, no. So I'm leaving. She follows me out to the hallway. And like I would look back and she's like watching like a little puppy. And I'm like, fuck.
Yo, what's crazy is though, like, I remember when that happened, and you hit me up and like, yo, let's go to Cafe Amsterdam, like, as if I was just like pimping these hoes, like, I'm like, I remember I went to Cafe Amsterdam in basketball shorts the first time. Like,
oh my god.
Dude, you're like, yo, I think they actually did let me in. Like, it was crazy.
I was surprised they let you in like that.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, so that was one, and then you want to tell one?
Well, what's crazy, yo, I took that advice. Like, I was like, yo, what should I do? Because this girl just like, yo, this girl who lives in Sweetwater, she would like just show up to my crib unannounced and like just wait for me, like a crazy person.
Oh, parked. By the way, parked outside the apartment for like hours.
Like
just
6 hours
waiting.
at a time, like just waiting. So like, yeah. But yo, I said, what should I do? He's like, yo, just take her to the coffee shop with her things, and what's it called? I was like, yo, but how did that work out? And he's like, well, she faked a heart attack. And I'm like, all right, I guess I should try it too. Like, yeah.
Oh fuck.
That story sounded like a success.
Oh.
Or I'm omitting names, but it's like you're in a pickle either way because they're like, oh, so you're talking about me? No, I'm talking about someone else. Oh, really? You're in a pickle either way. Like you're not.
I know, and it's not like it's 10 years later. Like all this just like recently.
This is
happened.
like still way too recent.
Well, fuck it. All right, we're here. So one of them, like I had hurt my foot, and she had these extra crutches from her dad, right? Like I guess when he got hurt years ago, so she lends them to me, and we end up splitting like in between when she gave me the crutches. So I still had them here, and like I was actually like really busy. Like this guy, a couple of guys quit at work. We were just starting to do the comedy like every night, and we were trying to set up the podcast. So like there was no way in hell I had time to drive an hour and a half to Kendall, like just like that.
And Kendall breeds just fucking weird people. Like, I feel like it's just in the middle of nowhere. People ain't got shit to do. Like, it's just weird people come out of Kendall, for real.
Well, because I literally didn't have a day off from work. The days at work were like between 10 and 12 hours. And then it was like straight to comedy, go to sleep, wake up, same thing every day. She keeps hitting me up. I'm like, listen, like, I'm going to stop by, but like, I'm busy. And then she sent me this long message. I remember you sitting next to me. It was like, you're disrespecting me. I need my property. Like, I need my crutches back. You still have my crutches.
What was crazy is when I first met her, like at your birthday party. Like, I was like, this one is totally normal. I was like, I didn't see any of the issues that like were to ensue. Like,
yeah, well, like, anyways, I just got so mad. I was like, what, like. Both legs are perfectly fine. Like, you want me to drive an hour and a half there and back just so you can act like, hop around on one leg as if you're a flamingo for no reason. Like, what is so pressing about the crutches?
yeah.
Finally, when we ended up hiring somebody and stuff, like I got him down there finally. Jesus, the crutches saga.
Yo, you want to hear a crazy double standard?
What is it?
Yo, if a bitch acts crazy, crazy, I'm talking like reckless out here like that. Everyone's like, they usually have tons of sex, right? If a dude acts crazy, reckless, or out there, he is a fucking incel. Fact.
Yeah, you know what's the other crazy thing?
What?
Like, if the girl acts crazy and all that, it's like, oh, what did you do to her?
Yeah, it's like, no, they're just, some people are just fucking nuts. Today, we have to, but it wasn't like.
Oh, this is my favorite one. Yeah, you gotta tell this one.
Today. This wasn't like the first time because like, this one time, alright, so.
Well, let's do the backstory of like when you lived here.
Yeah, when I lived here, like, she would come over and, like, she basically started a fight with her. Not a fight, but it was like a Cold War with the other roommate. Like, how...
Well, we had another roommate. There was, like, a friend of ours. She's a pretty girl. And she was just so jealous of her for no reason.
Yeah. Like, I was sick, right? And she came to it, like, I remember the bag of medicine, like, medications. Like, I was like, all right, but... She's like, yeah... I'm gonna take care of you. I'm making soup, right? And then she was just like, she would just wear clothing too in the crib just to show everything off. Remember, like.
Oh yeah, like these tight onesie, full body.
Should I say what country she was? No, I'm not. Should I say what country she was from?
Can I say what she said in front of me in the kitchen that one time?
I don't know what you're about to say, so say it. Sure, we'll deal with it later.
She's wearing like this red latex, like body tight one piece, and she's standing on the other side of the kitchen counter with Jordan, and she's just shaking her ass and like smiling at him. And Jordan's like, "What are you doing?" And she reaches down with her hand, and she starts smacking her pussy area, and she goes, "Yo sé que tú amas esta cuca." It's like, I know you love this pussy.
Yo.
And I'm just standing there with my mouth open like, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. What's it called? Remember Kat was like, oh, take this vitamin C pill.
Yeah, the oil, the oregano oil.
Yeah, and then this oregano oil. Yeah, you know, vegans be into some shit. I don't know. Yeah, like, but I'm like, sure, yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, whatever. We went there.
All right, we gotta bleep that out. We're gonna cut this, but this bitch comes out of the room and is like, don't fucking like, if you drink that, I swear to God, like, I'm gonna make a scene right here in front of everybody.
That's not what she said. What did she say?
What did she say?
She said, I'm gonna cut your dick off.
She did say that. Yeah, it wasn't the same. Yo, that's exactly what she said.
Foreshadowing what happened today.
Foreshadowing what happened today.
Alright, so what happened today?
Yo, today, so basically, yo, she just broke up with her. Alright, the whole story.
Yeah, you can tell it.
Yo, it's so long, bro. Like, it's a saga, but she's basically for my win-win-win bit, if you know about my win-win-win bit.
Yeah, quick
I'm
summary.
talking specifically about her.
So she like breaks up with a guy, and she ends up moving like right down the street from Jordan.
This is all within like the last like 5 days.
Yeah. So wait. So you're hanging out with her today?
So like today I'm hanging out with her, and like I go to Wawa, and I leave my phone in the car.
Shouldn't vibrate.
Yeah. I put my phone in the car, right? And I say like, you need anything?
Rookie mistake. Never leave the phone.
Yeah, but like I was playing music, and so all of a sudden she like notices this message, but she can't see the message. You know what I'm saying? Because I got it to like, so she just makes assumptions. So like I understand if I was like lying to her and say, but I've always been 100% up with her. Like I told her straight up, like I'm not committing to you like that because of the past. Like it's so shady, it's weird, all the situation. Like I can't commit to you, but I always fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you both know you're seeing other
like,
people.
Yo, not, but if I get a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
But what's it called? So basically I leave my phone in the car, and I don't know what happened. Like I just see, like I come back and to the car, sit down in the chair. I feel like everything's fine. I say her name, which I'm not gonna say, but I'm like, oh, tiene, no quiere papa. Like I got her some chips, right? And next thing you know, I turn. And yo, this bitch went in my glove compartment and grabbed my strap. And she was like, oh. She's like, in serio. She was like,
wait, what is she doing with the gun?
She was like, yo, pointing it at me, yo.
She hasn't pointed at your head.
Yo,
and it's loaded, right?
Yeah, hold on, yo. She, like, at this point, like, I'm still not freaking out. Bro. I'm just talking to her. She's like,
oh my God.
I moved cerca de ti. And she was like, y tú quieres solo hablar con otro perro. So I'm like, yo, you were like in a relationship like yesterday. Like, number one.
Oh
and number
my
two,
God.
I always tell her what it is. Like, yo, I listen, a relationship will never work out. Like, I keep it 100 with her. You know what I mean? Like, and the thing is that, like,
all right, and all this conversation is happening like this.
Yo, she moves it up to my head, yo. Yo.
And it's loaded.
After I said, you made the choice to move close to me. I didn't tell you to do shit.
I wouldn't say that with a gun to my head.
Yo, because I'm still not panicking. She puts in my head. I swear to God, I was like, yo. I still wasn't, I don't know what it was. Like, I wasn't even high. I was just like, yo, I was just thinking, like, yo, she not about it. She not about it. But sometimes she just says, she's like, tú sabes que yo soy bipolar. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Good to know when you have a fucking gun point, but I wasn't even thinking about that. I was like, yo, I wasn't even thinking if it goes this. I was just thinking, I'm not gonna go this way, like the whole time. But what was crazy is that when I grabbed the shit and put it down, she pulled the trigger, but she ain't cock it. I was like, yo. Then I got mad and I just.
Oh my God.
We might have to edit that last part out because we're talking about a crime here.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, but
we'll cut out the name.
Yeah. Yo, that shit. I said, yo, that was what was crazy is that this one time, I don't know if I can talk because I was doing something illegal, yo, with her, but like
allegedly,
like I pulled up to her house when she was living with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
To give her something, and I didn't give it. She was paying, like, all right, basically, like, we got in a little argument. She opened the glove box again, yeah, and I had to push her out of the car.
Yo, so it's not the first time she.
But that's how you know the pussy fire, bro. Like, you just still gonna.
Oh, wait. My favorite part of the story is how did it end?
It ended an honest. Yeah, I don't want to say, bro. An honest transaction happened.
Today?
Oh no! Today? Oh.
So what happened after all this?
Yeah, I left her at Wawa. She called an Uber to her crib.
Yeah.
But I stopped by back in the afternoon again.
For what?
Yo, let the people decide. Yo.
La ciencia.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.